Well, I wanted to give some brief thoughts on the new Halloween 1 through 5 4K collection from Scream Factory. Now, the bundle that I got was limited edition and is now completely sold out and included a ton of cool stuff, so let's take a closer look. The bundle came neatly displayed in a nice box with the Scream Factory logo. This is exactly how it looked right out of the box. The set includes 5 18 by 24 posters and a giant poster tube. Now, the art on the posters is by Joel Robinson, and I really love these pieces. Each poster perfectly represents each film and is tied together with a beautiful fall look. Now, I'd actually really love to see artist Joel Robinson do posters for the rest of the films in the series as well. That'd be really cool. Up next is the Enamel Pin Set from Gutter Garbs. It comes in a thick, sturdy box. The background has an image of the poster from the original Halloween movie, and we've got 5 pins. Now, 3 of them are from the first movie, which includes the classic Michael mask, Michael as a little kid dressed as a clown, and Michael with the bedsheet over his head. From part 4, we've got Michael in his bandages, and from part 5, we've got Michael in the brute mask. But I do think it would have been cool if we'd gotten 1 pin from each of the movies included in this set, rather than 3 pins from the first movie, and then 1 pin from part 4 and 1 pin from part 5. Also included are 3 7-inch vinyls from Sacred Bones Records. Now, each record is housed in a sturdy slipcase with the corresponding film. Part 1 includes Michael as a 6-year-old boy with the blackest eyes, the devil's eyes. The record has a slipcover with the same image and 2 musical tracks. Now, Halloween 2 has the shape with the blood tears. And Halloween 3 has an image of the kid in the silver shamrock jack-o'-lantern mask. Now, these slipcovers are fantastic, but I do wish that all 5 movies had included one as opposed to just the first 3 movies. Okay, now we get to the films themselves. Each one includes a sturdy slipcase that houses the Blu-ray. The slipcases include the new art, and the regular Blu-ray cases include reversible art with the new art on one side and the original theatrical poster on the other. Now, I always love having the option of both artworks included. It's something that Scream Factory always does, and I'm very thankful for that. Now, Halloween 1, 2, and 5 includes regular Blu-ray cases, but 3 and 4 have those damned eco-friendly ones. Now, I really hate these cases, and it's not because I don't care about the environment. Hell, I grew up watching Captain Planet.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet!
Captain Planet, he's our hero, gonna take pollution down to 0.
As I mentioned in my Friday the 13th collection review, those eco-friendly discs can damage and wear down your covers, so I'll have to buy replacement cases for these. I recommend getting the replacement cases from Severin Films. The cases are very good quality and they're pretty cheap too. Now, all 5 films include brand new 4K restorations. Thankfully, each movie includes a 4K disc for use in the 4K players and TVs, but also a Blu-ray copy as well. Now, the Blu-ray copy includes the new 4K transfer, so even if you don't have a 4K player and TV, you can still experience these new restorations on Blu-ray. The movies look amazing in 4K. We've got that beautiful natural film grain and the extra clarity. Now, Halloween 4 and 5 were especially a sight to behold, as all the previous Blu-ray releases for these films used older transfers. But all 5 of these really do look fantastic. Now, I don't have a 4K drive on my computer, so the screen grabs you're seeing here are from the new Blu-ray copies included. But the quality, even on the Blu-ray copies, is still amazing. Each film also includes a brand new Dolby Atmos surround sound mix. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a surround sound system yet, but from what I've read, these new mixes are very immersive and very cool. Now, there is unfortunately an issue with the Halloween 2 4K disc, not the Blu-ray version, but the 4K disc only. There's a brief scene on it during the hot tub scene, but it's very pixeled for a few frames, and it kind of messes up. This seems to only happen on certain players, and it did happen with mine. Like I said, it's very brief, but it's still kind of a pain, and there's no word yet from Scream Factory if there's going to be a disc replacement program. If there is, I'll let you guys know and update this video. Now, these releases include all the special features from the 2014 Halloween collection from Scream Factory. This set is long out of print and goes for an obscene amount of money now. I own it, and it's one of my most prized possessions. But Scream Factory did include some new stuff here with these releases, which I'll go over in detail right now. In addition to the new 4K restorations and Dolby Atmos mixes, each movie includes a fun little newspaper ad gallery. I love seeing vintage promotional material, so these were very cool. Now, Halloween for the first time includes the full broadcast TV version of the film, which first aired in 1981. Back in the day, made-for-TV airings were a pretty big deal, so it's cool to have this version, complete with the newly added scenes that were originally shot for television. The Halloween 2 release states on the back of the box that it includes a brand new interview with production designer Jeffrey Chernoff. but that's nowhere to be found on the disc, unfortunately. I'm guessing his interview was canceled for some reason, and they just accidentally printed it still on the back of the box. It's too bad that it wasn't included, though. Halloween 3 includes a brand new interview with Justin Mabry of Trick or Treat Studios, the company that makes the best horror masks on the market right now. And finally, Halloween 5 includes a brand new interview with director of photography Robert Draper. It also has some extra gore snippets and the long-lost Dr. Death alternate opening of the film. Now, I've dreamed of seeing this since I was a little kid and first saw pictures of it in Gore Zone magazine, so it's very cool to actually finally see that here for the first time. I can totally see why they changed it for the final film, though. And I do think, as flawed as it is, the hermit sequence that they used for the reshoot was the better choice. But still, seeing this long-lost opening was awesome. So that's about it for the new special features. Now, I wish that they had gone all out and included tons of new special features for each movie here, but there's really not much more they could have done based on what they did for the 2014 box set, because that set was pretty thorough and just had a lot of content, which thankfully is all included here again. So, are these new releases worth upgrading for? I would say yes, just based on the picture upgrades alone, because like I said, they really do look amazing. Also, if you don't own that 2014 box set, you're not going to have all these special features already, so it's definitely worth picking them up just for that. Now, as nice as this package is, it's obviously incomplete since it just includes the first 5 movies. Now, at the very least, I'd love to see Halloween 6, H2O, and Resurrection get some new restorations, because those movies I think could really use them. Hopefully one day that'll happen. But until then, my Halloween box set and these 4K releases will tide me over. Now, the individual 4K releases are still readily available, but the poster, vinyl, and pin bundles, like I said, are sold out. So yeah, definitely snatch up these discs and enjoy the new restorations. You will not be disappointed.